Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this free video drum lesson from drumstheword.com. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play a really cool drum fill from the song Superstition by Stevie Wonder, drummed by, Stevie Wonder. I didn't know that either. It turns out that he's actually a really good drummer as well, and he performed the drums on this track. You can check him out on YouTube, drumming back in the day, and see for yourself. He's actually a really good drummer. So yeah, Stevie Wonder drummed on this, and the drum fill in question occurs around 1 minute 14. It's one of my favourite fills from the entire song. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how he plays it first of all, and then I'm going to show you some variations on the more harder parts of it, so give you some ideas of how else you might want to play it. Don't forget to download the free notation for this drum lesson. I've created a free PDF which you can download from my website. There's a link beneath this video, so please visit the website and check out the free notation for this lesson. Right, let's get on with it. Okay, so the drum fill itself actually lasts for more than one bar. It starts on beat 4 of a bar and then continues over into the next bar where the whole bar is played as the drum fill. So we've actually got a bit over a bar of drum fill to learn, and like I said, it starts on beat 4 of the bar. So for the first 3 beats of the bar, Stevie's grooving away, playing his various types of drum beats. We haven't got time in this video to go into all those cool variations he does, but I've actually written what he plays roughly for the first 3 beats, and it's this: 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and. He's down here on the snare drum for those extra 16th notes. And by the way, notice the difference, or hear the difference. So those 16th notes are very heavily swung. So we're not playing 1 and a 2 and a 3 and. We're playing 1 and a 2 and a 3 and. It's swung. So the drum fill starts on beat 4 with a bass drum, and what Stevie does is he plays 16th note triplets for the whole of beat 4. 6 evenly spaced notes. So if the pulse is this, then the triplets are going to be, I'm feeling diddly 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 diddly, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, play this single strokes. And he plays those 16th note triplets around the toms, and it ends, the triplets end on beat 1 of the next bar with a single snare drum strike, played with the right hand, we're going to say for now. So what he actually plays, and I've listened to it really carefully and sort of analysed how he might vary things up if he could. I think he plays it this way. So he plays 2 on the snare, 2 on the high tom, 2 on the medium tom, straight into that snare drum note on beat 1 of the next bar. Because we got that snare drum strike on beat 1, it means that if we ended it on the floor tom, our right hand would have to come over itself. Instead of this way, which is easier, gives your right hand access to the snare drum. Now there are other ways you could get around this problem of having to cross your hand over to get back to the snare drum in time. This is what a lot of drummers do, including myself, is they use the bass drum note to replace the hand notes at the end of a fill, giving a certain hand enough time to get back to another drum. So the first way you could do it is perhaps play the last note of the triplets on the bass drum. So you could play 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 here on the bass drum, and then the snare drum, say with the left hand. It doesn't really matter which hand you use. So you could play 1 2 3 4 5 6 into the snare drum. You can play it down here. That's one way, which also sounds quite cool. Another way would be to play 2 bass drum notes at the end. So you play 2 here, 2 here, 2 bass drum notes, and then the snare drum note. I'm going to swap over feet for this bit just because my left foot's more comfortable. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 snare. That works as well. Now I don't think Stevie is that technical with the bass drum foot, and so I'm pretty sure he played it this way, and the only way he could get back that snare drum was to end the fill on the medium tom, which is why I think he ended it here. So I think the version he plays is 1 2 3 4 5 6 into the snare drum. So up to that point, the whole of the first bar into that first snare drum sounds like this. Play it slowly. 1 2 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 up to speed. And some of the other variations. And double bass drum. So that's the cool ways you could try it, but the easiest way I think is just to have the fill end on the medium tom. Anyway, let's go to the next bar now. So the second bar, let's look at beat 1 first. We've got that first snare drum note on beat 1, then a bass drum note on the E of beat 1 afterwards, and then another snare drum note on the of beat 1. So 1 E and 2, and 1 E and 2. Remember those 16th notes are swung. You can play the snare drum to whatever hands you like, but I think the right hand makes more sense for both of those notes. Then beat 2, the 16th note on beat 2 is rested, and we come back in on the E of beat 2 with 3 16th notes in a row, played starting with the left hand, high tom, snare drum, and then open hi-hat note, which is then going to close on the next 16th note, beat 3, the next note after it. So beat 2 is 2 E and 3. And 2 E and 3, and 2 E and 3, and 2 E and 3, and 2 E and 3. So from beat 1 we get 1 E and 2 E, 1 E and 2 E and 3, 1 E and 2 E and 3. And then the last part of the bar is relatively simple. We play swung 16th notes around the drums, 2 on the snare drum, 2 on the high tom, 2 on the medium tom. The final single note on the floor tom, followed by 1 bass drum note at the end on the of beat 4, which is then going to double up into another bass drum note on beat 1 of the next bar because we get a crash cymbal. So when we get out of the drum fill, we've got to play 2 bass drum notes at the end on the of beat 4 straight into beat 1 with a crash cymbal, a 1, a 1. So from beat 3, we get 3 E and 4 E and a 1, 3 E and 4 E and a 1. And a 1. Like that. Let's try the second bar slowly. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and a 1. We're counting 1 E and 2. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and a 1. Up to speed. 1 E. Okay, let's try the full 2 bars at a slow tempo to start off with. And let's try a medium tempo now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And let's try it up to speed. And if you listen carefully, that's actually what Stevie plays on the recording. So I was pleasantly surprised when I started to work it out just how he got round that fill, because I heard it a million times and thought, how is he playing that? That's so weird sounding, such a weird drum fill. But when you break it down, it's actually not so complicated. And when you use the correct sticking, I think it's even easier. So there you go. I hope you found that enjoyable and useful. Please do share and like this video if you did. You can share it on Facebook and embed it in your website, for example. Please do comment below as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and to my Facebook page as well. Just type in drums, the word, one word into Facebook and YouTube and you'll find me. Also, please do check out my Drum Masters video song pack. It's Drums the Word's flagship product, DVD product. 6 DVDs filled with videos and charts and ebooks. All of my best stuff in one package. It's currently on sale at the moment for Christmas, so do check that out as well. Until next time, happy drumming.